2, 3, 4.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to another review from Roy's Reviews. And today we have a juice review for you. Yeah, today we're looking at two juices from 88 Vape, and they are raspberry ice cream and bubblegum. These come in boxes of 3 10 mils. They are Erie Fiji, so there's an awful lot of range out there at the minute from 88 Vape, which is the 50/50 range. This is their new range, which is the Erie Fiji, and these are in 3 mg strengths. And you see on the box you get all the warnings that's on there, and on the back you have all the information you've got in the bottles, and it's perfect for mods, so it's their mod range as they call it. Erie Fiji, and when you open up you get 3 of these bottles here. So they're just, I would say they're the perfect size for dripping, because if you've got a 3 ml tank, you only sort of use it 3 times to fill it, plus your mil for soaking up your cotton and everything else. And for the reviews going forward, we're going to be still using the Vert, but when I can use it on sort of high VG juices, I'm going to use the new Pandemic, which the review has just been put up on the site. So I've got to know this RDA even pretty well, so yeah, have a look out for that. So let's get stuck straight into these juices, shall we? And we shall go with the bubblegum first of all. So I'm just going to get juiced up and make sure I've got the right bottle, and we'll take it for a wee vape. Enjoy the music. Again, it's from KTG and the Cosmos, just while I take us for a vape, and this place probably will get a wee bit vapey, so I do apologise in advance. Maybe not. See, I mean a bit vapey, I do apologise. Just before I get into the flavours of this, I want to say a big massive thank you to 88 Vape for sending me these juices out for the purposes of review, so absolutely fantastic, thank you guys for that. Okay, I had tended to stay away, not being elitist or anything like that, but I tended to stay away from 88 Vape because I've seen it as a really budget range, and I was thinking, well, it's budget, do you really get what you pay for with vape juices and everything else? This has surprised me. It really has. It's a really strong bubblegum flavour. Now, when I started vaping, I was going, what's that remind me of? It reminds me of something, but it does, it takes me right back to my youth, to Bubblicious. Bubblegum. And that taste you got on there, it does leave your mouth sort of salivating and wanting more. It is a very nice bubblegum flavour, and I do like my bubblegums. But there is just another note of something there that I cannot put my finger on what it is, and it just detracts from that bubblegum flavour. It's the aftertaste that's left in your mouth as well. You don't get it while you're vaping it, but it's just there afterwards. Is it a little bit of chemically taste? I don't know, maybe because it's an 80% EVG. I'm not too sure what it is, but there's just a little tiny bit of something there. You don't get it when you're vaping it. Because it's a rich, sweet, candied bubblegum. So it's not like a chewing gum vape where it's got menthol in it or anything like that. This is purely the sweetie candy bubblegum flavour, and it is beautiful vape to vape, but then there's that little thing at the end of it, which I'm not sure what it is, that's just left in your mouth. So that detracts from it just a little bit for me. If that aftertaste wasn't there, then you'd be looking at this being an 8.5, 9 juice, but with it being there, it's now going to have to be 7.5 to 8. We'll give it an 8. So that is the Bubblegum from Idiot Vapes, is an 8. This light is just a little bit bright in my eyes. It's a new light I've got. I'm just still trying to work it out and seeing how the best to use it. So we'll get the minus button, take it down just a tad. There we go, that's a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to re-wick, and we'll be coming back with the Idiot Vape Raspberry Ice Cream. Again, 3 10ml bottles on here, and again we'll be using the Pandemic on top of the Vert C in a Mo. Okay, so here we are back up at the camera again, and we are taking the Raspberry Ice Cream for a vape. Again, 10ml bottles of these, and it's on the Unicorn Pandemic on top of the Unicorn Vert. So enjoy the music, and I'll see you in a mo. Cloudy. As you can see from both these Idiot Vapes, they're Erie Fiji, so they are clouds for days. Clouds for days. Okay, raspberry ice cream. Let's start off with a negative on it. Not getting much of the ice in it, but you do get the cream and you do get the raspberry. The raspberry it changes with each time you vape, because one minute you'll get the ripe raspberry, but then most of the time you get the candied raspberry in there. It's like leaving a bowl of raspberry ripple ice cream to melt in your bowl, and then you get that nice creamy saucy thing left in the bottom of the bowl, and eating that without the heat in it. Or what I used to do as a kid was bung some ice cream into the microwave and melt it and eat it. I know you won't believe that because I'm too old to believe it was microwaves when I was a kid. But yes, it is what it is. It's a nice raspberry cream vape, and it is nice, and not like with the Bubblegum one, I'm not getting any sort of aftertaste that it's not meant to be there. Your mouth's left with a raspberry creamy taste in it, which it should be, because that's what it is. I would definitely give this raspberry ice cream an 8.5. So that's an 8 for the Bubblegum, and the raspberry ice cream an 8.5. So there's the boxes again, so you can see them. Thank you once again to Idiot Vape for sending me these juices across for the purpose of review, and always I review the juices as I find them. I don't particularly give any better scores or better reviews to different companies because I buy juices or get them for a purpose of review. There's no point in me saying a juice is great and you get it and then testing it and it's crap. So if you've enjoyed this, like this video, give me a wee thumbs up, drop me a comment down below. If you haven't liked it and give me a thumbs down, still give me a wee comment down below. There's people still giving me thumbs down, not leaving me a comment telling me how I'm doing better. Tut tut tut. And if you're not subscribed to me, hit the wee subscribe button. I appreciate every single subscription that I do get. So it just remains me to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you've been watching this review. Take care now. Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.